Good morning and happy Thursday. Um, I think my clothes are on right today because it's not Wacky Thursday, is it? No, it's not. Good. All right. I hope that you all are enjoying the new video that I discovered yesterday. I thought it was cool that you were able to see a video and see me use the story. So that was wonderful. Let's get started with our Thursday work, okay? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little sight word review. So I have some sight words here in my hand, and I'm just going to go through them. And you at home, wherever you are, you could practice saying the sight words. Okay, here we go. Good. So hopefully you were able to say the words. You could use that as a review all the time. Okay, so you could just play it over and over again, and you could practice. So my, with, the, okay, and just keep going. All right. Along with that, I'm going to give you a new sight word today, and it is all. Okay, everyone say all. All right, all. ALL, all. And all basically means the whole amount, okay? It means everyone included, okay? So if I said all of you are great kids, okay? Is that a good sentence? I think it is. All right. All of you are great kids. Good. Are all of these pencils? Okay, that's another way to use it. Okay, so now I want you to think of a sentence, and you could tell your parents, you could tell your brother, sister, cousin, or you can even write it down. It's up to you. Okay, but I want you to tell your whoever, talk it over with someone, and give them a sentence using the word all. Okay, give them a sentence using the word all. Great. So that's your new sight word, all. ALL, all. Okay? Good. And like I said, practice those sight words, all right? Use me as a review, as a little tester, okay? All right, now the next thing to continue on with our ELA, we've been talking about Leo, the late bloomer. We've been talking about growing up and blooming. All right, so now I'm going to read to you another little story. Unfortunately, I do not have the picture, but um, later on, maybe you could find it. I could send the link on there for you. But it is called What Can a Baby Animal Do? Okay. What can a baby animal do? Mother animals can do lots of things. Baby animals could do lots of things too. The mother whale is a good swimmer. Its calf said, I could swim too. The mother cat is a good climber. Its kitten said, I can climb too. The mother horse is a good runner. Its fall said, I can run too. The mother kangaroo is a good jumper. Its Joey said, I can jump too. The mother bird is a good flyer. One chick said, I can fly too. The mother rabbit is a good nibbler. Its bunny said, I can nibble too. What can this mother do? Can you do it too? All right. So that is that story, which is called What Can a Baby Do? And what I want you to do is, I want you to get a piece of paper and I want you to draw a picture showing something you can do now that you couldn't do when you were a baby. Okay. So there were a lot of things. I know for me, I'm just going to say walking. When I was a baby, I couldn't walk. All right. When I was a baby, I was crawling. Okay. Or someone was picking me up, carrying me. But now I could walk. So that's just one of the things that you could think of. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to draw a picture of something you could do now that you couldn't do when you were a baby. And then I want you to write that under your picture, okay? Write what you say, when I was a baby, I couldn't do this. Now I can, whatever you choose, okay? So that is there for your ELA. And that was just like Leo. Okay, Leo learned to do different things. All right. Like Leo could read, he could write, he could draw, he could eat neatly, he could speak. Okay. But when he was a baby, he couldn't do those things. All right. So you do the same thing, draw a picture showing something you could do now that you couldn't do when you were a baby, and write about that. Okay. Good. For math, let's go to math now. Okay. So we've been talking about shapes, okay? Two-dimensional shapes. Now we're going to go on to talking about three-dimensional shapes, okay? Now, three-dimensional shapes are basically shapes that could stand up, okay? Two-dimensional are flat shapes, okay? Like a square, a circle, they're flat, okay? Three-dimensional would be like a sphere, okay, and a cube. So if you look at the screen, all right, you see a circle right here, okay. It's not a circle though; it's a sphere, all right. And this is a cube, all right. Sphere, cube. Let's match, okay, other spheres with this one, okay. So now I could draw on this. All right. So here goes one. And I think this baseball is another one. All right. Here goes one. And this ball down here is one as well. All right. Then I have a cube. Okay. Cube. This dice is a cube. And this box is a cube. All right. So were you able to figure that out? Good. All right. So let's move on. Okay. Let's move on. And it would tell us if we were right. So let's check our answers. Were we right? Yes, we did that, and we did that, and that. Excellent job. All right. Let's move on. So now, this is just showing you different spheres, and that spheres in the real world. Okay. So, a cube, like we said, could be a box, like a gift box or a jewelry box, okay? That, or a packaging box, okay? And then a sphere could be like a ball, a golf ball, a big jawbreaker, a ball of gum, okay? So this is just showing you different items in the real world, what the shapes are, okay? And then so let's circle some of these. All right. So a sphere. So where is the sphere? Is that it? Is that it or is that it? I think the tomato would be. So I'm going to circle it. Okay, let's move on. Which one is the cube? Is that the cube? Is that the cube? Or is that the cube? I think this is the cube. So I will circle it. Okay, the box. Good. And let's check our answer to make sure we are correct. And we are correct. Good. All right. So this is a sphere. Which one is the sphere? I'm going to let you circle it. Okay. Were you right? Good. All right. And then which one was the cube? Is the cube? I'm not too sure. And did you circle it? Good job. All right. So now I have a sheet that you will work on. Okay. It's right here. All right. And what you have to do is there's shapes at the bottom of it. And I want you to um, sort it. Okay, so you're going to sort the spheres on one side and the cubes on one side. If you can't print it, it's fine. Just draw, okay, or just tell your parents or whoever what shape belongs where, okay. Or you could even draw on it, like I showed you before. There's that capability. Um, to draw on it. So if you can do that, that would be great. And you could just draw a line up to where it belongs. Okay. So that's for your math. All right. For your math. Now, for social studies, this is what I want you to do. We've been talking about landforms for social studies. So this is the last day of talking about landforms, and then we're going to move on to talking about globes next. But for landforms, what I want you to do is in the email, I've attached everyone's name and a different landform. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to design a poster, okay, a poster of that landform. Okay, so if I give you mountain, you are going to design your poster all about mountains. Okay, if I give you a river, you're going to do a poster of a river. Okay, so you are going to do that for social studies. All right, and you can add different elements to it. You can make it rough if it's a mountain. If it's the valley, you could add grass maybe from outside. Okay, but be creative with it. Okay. And so you're going to design your own poster, landform poster. Okay. And that's for social studies. So I gave you your sight word, your ELA, your math, and social studies. And I think that's it for today. It looks like it's a gorgeous day outside. So go outside. Um, Parents, there's a fun little game that you could play even with your sight words. If you have the sight words on index cards, you can go outside and lay them, around on your yard. And then you could say, the go find the word the. And they'll have to run out in the yard and find the word the and bring it back to you, okay? You could say, go find the word and. Then they'll have to run and go find the word and. So that's just something fun that you could do outside, while it's a nice day so that you're not stuck in the house all the time. All right. So that's a little fun activity that you could do. All right. So enjoy the rest of your Thursday and take care. Stay safe. Bye bye.